I want to show quickly how to see not only what assignments you have, but whether you've turned something in on Google Classroom. When you're in the class page for a class that you are enrolled in as a student, of course, the upcoming assignments are here on the stream to the side, and I can also click View All there. And so this is one way to look at the things that are coming up this week. Items that don't have a due date, I can click for that. Items that are due next week or later. However, if I want to look at any missing assignments, I can click that up here for missing. And so this will show from last week or all of the assignments for earlier. So everything on this page is something that I've had missing. So I have 29 very old missing assignments and then 2 missing from last week. So I've been a very bad student in this class. I have a ton of missing assignments. If I want to see what's been done, I can click up here to done. So again, earlier and things that are turned in. It'll also let me know if it was done late. However, one other way that I can look at this, if I go back to that class page, the stream that we start at, and I click classwork right here, this little icon here that has, it looks like a little clipboard with a person on it. On the desktop view, it does say view your work. On the phone, it's actually in the app up in towards the upper right corner, and it doesn't say view your work, but it does have this same icon. So when I click on that icon, it's going to have all of the assignments, and again, I can look at assigned, returned, or missing. Remember that if an assignment has been returned to you, it means that it has been graded and reviewed. This does not necessarily mean that you need to submit it again, unless you are resubmitting an assignment to get graded again. So if it's been returned, you review your grade and that's all. You don't need to resubmit it. However, when I look here at all of the assignments, if it says assigned, that means that that due date has not come up yet. This one is due today at 11:59 p.m. This one is due tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. So I know when those things are coming up. You can also click the assignment and it'll expand a little bit and show if I have any files attached. It'll have this little paper clip, and I can look at the file that I have attached. If I want to look at the details of that assignment, which includes the instructions, it should have the rubric here, so I know what my teacher is grading for. I can click this arrow down and see more information about how that rubric works. And then later, once the assignment has been graded, I can use this rubric also to see where I lost those points, which is really good feedback there for you. Over here, as always, we have your work. So if I've attached anything, that'll show up here. If I need to add something else, I can click Add or Create and attach that. And then when I'm ready to turn it in, I would click Turn It In. If it's a long assignment, you'll want to maybe take a look up at of course, when it's due here, or sometimes up here in the assignment title, it'll say what dates that we're working on. So you'll know, okay, 10/16 is when this due. So I shouldn't be submitting it before the due date. If you have a question, you can always upload an image without submitting. And then you would put in the private comments here, hey, Miss So-and-so, Mr. So-and-so, I have a quick question. Could you please take a look at the file I've attached? And that way you can get feedback, especially if you're a virtual student, get that feedback while the project is going on. Of course, for virtual students, you don't have the teacher always, in, the class, especially for an asynchronous class. So you really have to be the one to ask those questions and make sure if you're ever caught or confused that you ask for that clarification as soon as possible. So I'm going to go back here, and again, these are the ones that are due soon because it says assigned. If it says missing, obviously I have not completed those assignments. This one here also assigned, so that means this has no due date, but I still have not completed it yet. And then we have turned in here, but there's no work attached. So I need to make sure, do I need to attach anything? And double check all of your assignments for your classes to make sure that you do have everything turned in before emailing your teacher asking if you have any missing work.